Hello and welcome back to Yoga with Adele. Today on the Foundations of Yoga series, we're looking at dancer pose. It's a beautiful pose, it's a balance, so it's great for focus and it's calming. And it's also great for helping to strengthen those leg muscles. Any balancing pose helps us to strengthen the standing leg muscles. So the ankle and the foot muscles, ligaments, tendons, all that sort of stuff. So let's get started. So to get started with dancer pose, to work on your balance, the first stage would just be to be able to lift one leg, lifting the knee, keeping the toe just pointed down, nice and easy, keeping a softness around the standing leg. I just want you to lift with control, lower, and then lift the other leg with control and lower. And just switch from side to side. So you're just going to lift, place back down, lift, place back down. So notice we're using the lower abdominal wall here to draw and scoop in a little bit as we lift that leg. So that's just going to help you with your balance. So if I go to the side, don't worry if you're wobbly and it doesn't look as controlled as me. That will come with practice. So every day, a little bit every day will help. So find a point on the wall to focus on. Place the foot, lift the knee, place the foot, lift the knee. Good. So when you've done that a few times, if you're really struggling with balance and you're working on that stage, then just stop the video and just give yourself a break and work on that whilst you're making a cup of tea. You could just be working on your balance. It's so important to be able to balance on one leg for a good 5, 6, 10 seconds to help with, your reduction of your at-fall risk. It helps with your aging process, helps to keep you young and strong. So the next thing we're going to do, instead of lifting the knees to the front, is we're going to kick the heel up towards the bum at the back. So you're just going to lift, draw the heel up towards the bum and place it back down. Again, you can stand nice and stable in your feet, scoot the belly in and up, relax the shoulders, and just one at a time. So you're not going fast, you're going nice and controlled. Lifting one leg, keep breathing. Lifting the other leg, good. And what we're looking for here is to keep the knees together. So we want to avoid this, like, ooh, lifting the foot starts to make the knee come apart and we go all over the place. We want to keep the knees together. Now, if you've got that, we're going to work on grabbing hold of the ankle. So we're going to work on, can we grab hold? And then if you notice, the knee has a tendency to come out. So I want you to grab the ankle and then glue the knees back together. Drop this shoulder down, keep the shoulders square, and lift the chest. You're just going to hold that there for a few seconds. And this is giving you a quad stretch on the front of the thigh. So this muscle here is stretching. And then switch. I'll go this way. So we're going to lift, I'm going to focus, grab, and then glue the knees back together. Pull this shoulder back and down. Good. Ooh, nice. So the next thing we're going to do, if you notice I've got my foot pointed, I'm going to flex the foot. So we're going to lift, grab, glue the knees back together, and then I'm going to point the toes away. So that is a flexion in the foot. Again, keep lifting through the shoulders. And switch, lift, grab, glue the knees back together and flex the foot. So you're dialing the toes now down to the ground. Good. Have we got it? Excuse me. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to lift the opposite arm. So we're lifting, I'm lifting my left leg, grabbing the ankle, flexing the foot, gluing the knees, and now I'm reaching up with my right arm. Keep everything nice and straight. Feel this line like you've got a golden thread from the top of your head right down the center line here. That's going to come in handy in a minute. And you're reaching the opposite arm up. So you've got an opposition here. You've got a lift and a reach, and then a drawing down energy through that left kneecap. Breathe. And then we'll try the right side. Lift, glue the knees together, flex that foot so you're dialing the toes down, and now reaching up with the left arm. Nice and proud across the shoulders, opening the collarbones. Beautiful. It's an elegant pose. Now we're ready for the next stage. Okay, so I'm lifting my right leg again here. So you can see on this side, gluing the knees together, flexing the foot, reaching the left arm up, softening that standing leg. And now I'm going to start to kick and press the foot into my hand so that it reaches and pulls open this right shoulder. And then with my chest, I'm going to hinge forwards. Now you might just do this in a small movement. So this might be here. So if you think of this like an angle straight down, you might just move a fraction, 5-10 degrees on that angle. Obviously, if you move all the way down, you're moving more into a 45-degree angle, would it be? Straight up, and then all the way down. No, 90 degrees. So try it on the other side, lifting the left foot, kick the toes down, glue the knees, reach the right arm up, open the chest and the collarbones, find a point to focus on, and then kick. Go ahead and press the foot into the hand. Now just watch here that this doesn't start to happen and you don't start to lift and open this hip crease. Keep the hip pointing down. Really focus on that. Drop this left hip down. Remember the trajectory when your knees were glued together. Just because your knee is going backwards now, you still want it moving on that same line. So you don't want it opening. It's quite handy that you can see the stripe here on my pants. So it's just straight back. Does that make sense? And then you can move between these two. Flexing the toes, flexing the foot. Good. Excellent. Now, if you're struggling with this and you need a modification, what I would suggest is you use a wall. And instead of using a wall to the side like you might do with a tree balance, we're going to face the wall so that we can be far enough away from the wall so that we can use it when we lean forwards. So if we lift the left leg and grab and glue the knees, right arm reaches up, but as we hinge forwards, we can place our fingertips on that wall, which means I can keep my shoulders nice and square and they're not twisted. So I can reach forwards, kick the leg back, and keep your fingertips quite high. Don't have them down here, yeah, because you don't want to be dropping the head and the chest and collapsing here. You want to keep the hand a little bit higher up so you can open. This pose is a bit of a back bend actually. So you want to find this kind of bow shape in the spine. So again, if you're doing it on the other side, imagine I've got a wall here, taking hold, reaching up, fingertips would come to the wall, and then really work on pressing the foot into the hand. If you look around, like if I look to the camera, it knocks me off balance. So try and keep focus straight ahead once you've got the idea. Fingertips to the wall, and then work on lifting the chest, lifting the heart, and lifting the foot as well. Good, let's just do a little counter pose. Well done. It's a beautiful pose once you've got it. And then just, because it is a bit of a back bend, just soften your knees and fold forwards. Take hold of your elbows and sway side to side. Release the back. Release the neck. Really bend your knees and just spinal roll up. Good. Shake it off. Take a breath. Thank you so much for joining me today for the Foundations of Yoga series. If you have enjoyed this video and you're watching on YouTube, do give it a like, do subscribe to the channel, and then you'll be notified of future videos. So hit that notification bell, and then you'll get a little notification when I do another video. If you're watching on Facebook in the Find Your Inner Sparkle community, then please do like or love this video and drop me a comment. So let me know what stage you got to with this. So did you just get to this? I'm practicing lifting the knees. Did you get to the second stage of catching hold of the foot here? Did you get to reach in the arm up, arm and leg? Did you get to hinge forwards? Were you using the wall? So let me know in the comments where you're at with this, and definitely let me know if you did this practice today. I would love to hear from you and make these videos for you to practice yoga and to improve your health and wellness, physical and mental health and well-being, using the Find Your Inner Sparkle method that I have found that works for me, using the tools that I have collected to keep me mentally and physically as healthy and well and as happy and peaceful as I possibly can be, moving through this crazy experience that is life and all that life throws at us. So I hope you've enjoyed the dancer pose today. I love this pose. It's one of my favorites, and I'll see you on the mat again soon. Bye for now.